It's tree planting time in Texas. The East Texas Piney Woods gets its start just south of Tyler at the SuperTree seedling nursery near Bullard.
We produce pine seedlings for reforestation, primarily in East Texas and Louisiana.
Growing pine seedlings is like growing many other crops. They plant in April. They harvest, or lift as they call it, from the end of December until February. Gene and his crew grow over 50 million seedlings every year.
We've got about 140 acres under irrigation, and we crop that on a 2-2 rotation. We will produce seedlings for 2 years, and then we grow cover crops for 2 years. We take soil samples, we manage fertility. It's just like a precision agriculture operation.
During the winter months, they lift over 1 million trees a day. The seedlings normally have about a 10-inch top and a 6-inch root system. Once they're lifted, they are packed in wax-coated cardboard boxes and stored in a cooler, ready to replant. They are one of only 2 nurseries growing pine seedlings in Texas, by far the largest. So much of the Texas forest starts right here.
A lot of people think we're just cutting the trees down, and the 50 million trees, that's enough to reforest between 75 and 100,000 acres a year, just on what we grow here.
Some of their seedlings make it as far away as Mississippi, but most are replanted in East Texas, in fields like this one.
Most landowners in northeast Texas and in this area are planting anywhere from 500 to 700 seedlings per acre. So the spacing is going to vary depending on the number of seedlings that you're wanting to establish in that stand.
There are 3 ways to plant trees: wildland planting, which uses a dozer to pull the planter, hand planting, and open land machine planting, which is preferred by many foresters.
With the option of being able to use a machine planting, you're getting better spacing, straighter rows. The seedling is actually being inserted into the ground in a consistent manner where the taproot is not J-rooted. Just by far the best application like this is today.
The hardest part of growing a tree is getting proper root growth. Mother Nature can be less than kind. Droughts during the summer months can be the worst enemy of growing trees, making the replanting of seedlings better than growing from seeds, assuring the East Texas forest continues.
We're actually improving the quality of the air here because trees do act as a filter. So one of the best things that a landowner can do is to reforest their properties.
Pine trees are a long-term crop. There isn't a yearly return. Farmers and landowners will care for their trees for 12 to 15 years before their first thinning, and around 30 years before they're completely harvested. The Texas forest is a community effort. Farmers, landowners, foresters, and more all work together to make sure Texas trees keep growing.
Well, it makes you feel good that you're a part of that no, we're not just cutting all the trees down. We're replanting those trees with better trees and trying to manage and take care of the environment.
For TFB News, Ed Wolf, Bullard.